Welcome, everyone. Now let's go ahead and go over all the things that you need to know in order to have a safe and productive time while you're here. First, let's discuss one of the most valuable resources on Liberty's website, the A to Z Index. This index allows you to find anything you can think of, ranging from bus routes to degree completion plans to student clubs and associations. One main thing I want to show you and encourage you to personally download or print is our campus map under Maps. Illustrated on this map, I'd like to point out three main buildings, the academic buildings, numbers 6, 11, and 26. Anyone involved in the law or medical schools will also want to pay attention to numbers 29, the law school, and number 1, the medical school. Not pictured is the Carter Building, which our counseling students will need to be aware of. This is located at 701 Thomas Road off campus. It is important to note that the Carter Building does not have a dining facility, so please be sure to bring food with you or eat before your classes. However, they do have a student center with microwaves, so you can heat up any food that you bring with you. You can find our bus routes in this index under Transit and then Bus Routes. Our buses run approximately every 10 to 15 minutes and can take you anywhere on campus. Note that Route 75 can take you to the School of Medicine from Greenhall, and there are various routes that can take you off campus to the mall or different apartment buildings. Please make sure you note that there is no university bus route that goes to the Carter Building, so counseling students, you will be responsible for driving yourself, using a city bus, or taking a taxi or Uber. Carpooling is encouraged. Know that all LU students are permitted to ride any Greater Lynchburg Transit Company bus on or off campus free of charge. Please just make sure that you have your student ID with you and you present it to the driver when getting on the bus. I would strongly encourage you to download the Ride Systems app on your phone to make scheduling a bit easier. It is important to understand that city bus schedules will greatly vary from Liberty buses, so please make sure that you budget enough time before your class to travel to campus. Also, city buses do not run on Sundays. You can visit www.gltconline.com for city bus information. If you have a car or plan on getting a car and parking on campus, you will need to add the parking decal fee and financial check-in in your Assist account since there is an additional charge. This price is subject to change from year to year. Once you do this, be sure to go to the LUPD or Liberty University Police Department webpage to register your car so that they can mail you your parking sticker. Parking on campus without this sticker or without registering your car at all is risking getting your car towed. Now, let's talk about some points pertaining to campus living. There is an age restriction for students living on campus, so if you are over the age of 24, you are not permitted to stay in the dorms. It is not Liberty's responsibility to secure your off-campus housing, so please be sure to visit our Commuter Students page, which has resources to help you find a place to live, locate other Liberty commuter students if you need roommates, and other awesome resources. Another option are the LU Facebook pages. Liberty North Point is a housing option for those of you who cannot stay on campus. This is a secure Liberty facility only for graduate or married Liberty students, which is run by Lynchburg Renting Company. They are the ones you will need to contact about apartment availability, etc. Please be aware that students living on campus are required to abide by all housing regulations such as curfew, room checks, convocation attendance, etc. Students living off campus are not required to attend convocation, but it is still highly encouraged. Meal plans are available for purchase through Financial Check-In, and we do offer commuter meal plans for those of you who may not be on campus as often and are already living off campus. Most, if not all, on-campus dining is closed during fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and spring breaks. You will need to check the dining services page for deadlines and further information. Click on Student, Registration, select your term, and then My Books. This will actually generate a comprehensive list of all the books required and recommended that you'll need for the classes you've already registered for. They also offer all of the book information, so if you want to try to find them cheaper on Amazon or eBay, you can. The Flames Pass is your student ID card. This card is how you will get into dining halls, your dorm if you're staying on campus, use city buses, etc. If you haven't already done so, you can get your Flames Pass by going to Montview Student Union, room 1720. Take your picture, they will need to see your passport, and they will print it right then and there. If you want to add Flames Cash onto your student ID card, You can do so in Financial Check-In or on the Flames Cash webpage.
Plastic. What is it good for? Spoons? Yes. But also, Liberty University ID card and new best friend, Flames Pass. Use your Flames Pass to get meals all over campus. Whether you have a meal plan or not, you can get up to 15% off campus dining by using Flames Cash. Need more dough? You can add Flames Cash on your phone. It's so easy. This baby can do it. Your Flames Pass is your key to campus. Use it for the tunnel, your office, or your dorm. So you don't have to keep texting your roommate, Steven. Thanks, Steven. Your Flames Pass can take you to all kinds of interesting places. Like this gym, for example. Or athletic events. Like football games. With your Flames Pass, dining is now more convenient than ever. How convenient, you ask? That convenient. The Flames Pass makes machines that are created for convenience, or sometimes inconvenient, more convenient. You can even use your Flames Pass for laundry. So, no more quarters. Which saves you more time to get important things done. Like using your Flames Pass to pick up packages. How do I pull all this stuff, you ask? Easy. I use my Flames Pass to get student discounts all over town. A lot of businesses can accept Flames Cash. This saves me this. Your Flames Pass is easy to get and easy to use.
That's the guy that stole my nachos.
They were delicious. Plastic.
International students who drop below full-time are jeopardizing their student status. This means that if you are not registered for at least 9 credit hours per semester, 6 of which must be on campus, you are officially violating your student visa status. Please keep in mind that this doesn't just mean dropping a class. This also includes being dropped or withdrawn from a class due to non-attendance. For this reason, make sure you're showing up on time to class. A lot of professors count tardiness as a missed class as well. Your teachers will keep track of your absences, and these will eventually start to hurt your overall grade. If you're sick or have an emergency, email your professor to let them know. Do not simply choose to not show up. Lastly, we understand that grad school can be challenging. So if you're struggling in your classes, if you feel overwhelmed, or if you're going through something that is affecting your schoolwork, talk to us. Contact your International Student Retention Specialist in the International Student Center. That's what she's there for. We want to see you succeed. Similar to how you all needed to have a certain GPA to be accepted into your program, there is a minimum GPA that you are required to maintain each semester. This GPA will depend on your specific program, but you can find this information by looking up your degree completion plan and scrolling to the bottom of the first page. Now let's talk about what happens if you start to drop below that GPA requirement or stop attending your classes. Let's say that I am enrolled in the Master of Business Administration program, so I am expected to maintain at least a 3.0 each semester. In my first semester, I drop below that requirement and I have a 2.5. I am officially on academic warning. I am expected to raise my GPA back up to that 3.0 requirement and keep it there, but I am not technically in trouble yet. In my next semester, I am unable to get my GPA up to that 3.0 requirement, so my warning is now changed to probation. In my next semester, I still do not reach the minimum GPA requirement and have not been able to do so for the past 2 semesters. I am now on academic suspension, meaning that I am asked not to return for the following term. This is a big deal for international students because not being allowed to return the following semester means that you will officially be in violation of your student status, meaning that you will be required to transfer to another school or leave the US. Keep in mind that you do have the option to appeal academic suspension, but it is very important not to ever let it get to this point. It is also crucial to know that failing all of your classes in a single semester, whether your GPA was above the minimum or not, means you will automatically be on academic suspension. Let's discuss Add Drop Week. This is the first week of classes in every semester when you are allowed to change your schedule if necessary. After the Friday of that week, your schedule is officially locked into place. This means that you would have to formally withdraw from any courses after this point, which could potentially put you below the full-time credit hour requirement. It is crucial that you understand that you cannot change your schedule after this time period. Blackboard is the online forum on your student account in which you will complete any online courses or coursework. This is also where your course syllabi for both online and on-campus courses will be. Your Blackboard account is going to be full of extremely helpful information regarding each of your classes, so please take time to get familiar with it. If you are enrolled in online classes, you will complete all of your assignments, quizzes, tests, etc. online through your Blackboard. Please also note that the course requirements checklist for your online classes must be completed before Wednesday of add drop week, or else you will be automatically dropped from the class. The course requirements checklist basically just confirms your attendance. If you wish to drop your online class, do not complete this checklist. Please be aware that your on-campus classes might also include some online coursework, and your professors may post in your announcements section with important information. For this reason, please make it a habit to not only check your LU email every day, but also your Blackboard. Speaking of Blackboard, this is where you will take your GRST 500 assessment. For those of you who are not already aware, GRST 500 is a graduate writing course. It is required of all graduate students and there is no way to waive it. However, you are given the chance to test out of this course by taking an assessment on your Blackboard. If you pass the assessment, you are not required to actually attend the class. If you do not pass the assessment, you must take and pass the course. This is a graduation requirement. There will be 3 main offices that you will deal with throughout your degree when it comes to course registration. First, your faculty advisor, who is one of the professors in your department. This person is specific to your academic department, which you can find through the A to Z index. They do not actually sign you up for your courses. This is ultimately your responsibility, but you will speak with them for advice about what to take in your upcoming semesters. The second office is the registrar's office. On their website, you can find forms for adding or dropping a course, adding an online course, and other academically related forms. Academic evaluators work in the registrar's office, but they specialize in the technical side of registration. For example, graduation requirements, course substitutions, appeals. You can also find your evaluator in the A to Z index. And last but definitely not least, the International Student Center is where you will find your International Student Advisor. They assist you with the visa aspect of registration. This means that they will assist you in making sure you are not in violation of your student status. For example, they will make sure you stay enrolled full-time each semester and can assist you if you need to request a reduced course load. The International Student Retention Specialist's office is also in the International Student Center. She will assist you with any difficulties you are facing that are not related to your status. Liberty University offers writing coaching for assistance with writing and formatting papers. You can set up an appointment on the LU website. Make sure to take a printed, unmarked copy of your paper and the rubric for the assignment. Appointments and workshops are available. Financial check-in is how you will secure your classes for the upcoming semester. Your first semester, you will complete financial check-in and then your classes will be added. For every semester after that, you will first add your classes and then do financial check-in. It is very important for a current student to pay attention to financial check-in deadlines to avoid any late charges or other possible consequences. Due to Liberty's lower tuition rates, we do not offer institutional scholarships for graduate students. However, we do offer opportunities for on-campus leadership, RA and RD positions. We do also offer graduate student assistantships. Please keep in mind that you must be living on campus if you wish to pursue a student leadership position. For GSA information, you can do a search for Graduate Student Assistant in the search bar on Liberty's website. We want you to get involved while you're here. You can search which clubs Liberty offers through, you guessed it, our A to Z index. Search Student Government to locate the list of available clubs. There are clubs related to international interests, but you are not limited to only those. We also have International Student Center events. These are awesome opportunities for all of our international students to come together for events like International Thanksgiving, open house events. You can also like our International Student Center Facebook page and follow their Twitter and Instagram for updates about exciting events, especially for international students. Getting involved in sports is a great way to make new friends, get some exercise, and relieve stress. For club sports, you have to try out and be granted a position on the team. Intramural sports are a bit more relaxed, but still competitive. But they allow anyone to join, and you will only be competing within Liberty. The Title IX office addresses any forms of sexual harassment, violence, or discrimination. You can find the link for it by checking for T in the A to Z index. Liberty University is in the top 20 safest campuses in the U.S. We have our own police department, LUPD. There are 2 phone numbers on the LUPD webpage, non-emergency and emergency. Only call the emergency number if your life or the life of someone with you is in danger or there is a medical emergency. For all other situations, use the non-emergency number. For an escort to and from places on campus at night, there is the LU Safe Ride program. You can get an escort by calling the LUPD non-emergency number. Also, for those of you who do not know, and for those of you staying off campus, the emergency number for Lynchburg City Police is 911. Please make a note of this. We want you to be safe while you're here, so please be sure to save this information somewhere. Do not cross over the railroad tracks behind the school for any reason. There is a tunnel specifically built for your safety, which will get you to the shopping center on Wards Road. This does require badge access, so take your LUID with you. Same thing with our pedestrian bridge that we built over Wards Road. You can also register your laptop on the LUPD page so it's easier to find if it is misplaced or stolen, and sign up for campus alerts on your Liberty account. This will notify you of inclement weather and emergency situations on campus. If you want to receive a Virginia driver's license, please know that you must be registered in SEVIS first. Check with the International Student Center before heading to the DMV to apply for your license, just to make sure your record is active. Once your record is active, take your I-20, I-94, passport, and proof of Virginia residency with you to the Department of Motor Vehicles. Your car will need to be registered and inspected. You must have insurance and an LU parking pass. Graduate Student Affairs is where you can find information about graduate student matters, such as the Code of Honor, the Liberty Way, our rules of conduct, university departments, and so much more. Liberty Today is a helpful app to download. You can check your Flames Pass, see announcements and news, and follow the latest sports on Liberty Today, not to mention your Blackboard, degree completion plan, and a campus map. Make sure to check your LU email at least once daily. LU faculty and staff will contact you via your LU email only. There are bulletin boards in several locations around the campus. You'll find more information on many activities and events there. Make sure to visit the International Student Center. We love to see you. We are here to assist you in any way we can to reach your goals.